The next page that we would like to show you on the website was created just for homeschoolers. It's under youth as well at the bottom here under homeschool. So to catapult our efforts, we created this dedicated page tailored to homeschoolers, and we aim to support all learners and homeschool styles as well. We have a wealth of digital resources. You can see that right here from the library that you have access to just with your library card or your ConnectEd account. We will go through these in detail later in the presentation. And when you scroll down here, there are more resources that we wanted to have for people that are just getting started with homeschooling. We wanted to make sure people knew about some local connections that you can make to support your homeschooling and to make you feel confident in what you are doing. And also the partnership programs that are available in our county that you can connect with. And underneath at the very bottom, these are some free learning websites on the left-hand side that make learning fun, and they're free. That's why we're showing these ones, since we're a library. We want to make sure that the items that we do share are free resources. And on the right-hand side, we have a whole list of reading recommendations that are librarian favorite lists, which means that we use these ourselves when we are looking for books for kids, teens, and adults or teachers, parents, when we are working with the community. Of these reading resources, I did want to share or highlight a couple of them just in case you're not familiar with them. So most of you are probably familiar with the Washington Library Association awards, like the Otter Award, Sasquatch Award. It's local to us, but things like the Association of Library Service to Children is a national effort that you can see here. These are all the book and media awards. So it looks like it's a lot of different things. You're welcome to look through it, but you may have heard of the Newbery Medal, for example. A graphic novel, New Kid by Jerry Craft, won that one this past year. And it's great for finding new books to use in the classroom or at home. There's the Caldecott Medal for illustrations that you may have heard of, and even the Geisel Award. This is Dr. Seuss, basically, for Distinguished Book for Beginning Readers. So you can go ahead and look through those. Another one I want to highlight here is the Diverse Book Finder. And it's a website that you can go to here, and you can search the collection of diverse books. So as librarians, we try to make the library a place where every single child can see themselves on the shelves. And we kind of use this term that was coined in 1992 called mirrors, windows, and sliding glass doors. So I don't know if you've heard of this before, but when a child sees themselves in a book, or when we see ourselves in the book, it's like a mirror. It makes us feel confident in ourselves and our own being. But it's equally important to have books that are windows to children as well, or to people, so that we can step into another person's experience and build empathy. And this term that was created by Rudine Sims Bishop, Dr. Rudine Sims Bishop, also talks about like sliding glass doors as taking a little bit further, where you're really immersing yourself in that experience. So if you are to use this diverse book finder, you can just click on search the collection. And on the left-hand side, there are filters of different categories. You can see, you can search by race or culture, ethnicity, gender, any of these things. Are there any of these that we should click on that you'd like to know more about? Feel free to put it in chat, or you can just go ahead and do a little shout out by unmuting your mic. If not, this is one that I clicked on earlier. Oh, I see something in the chat. Indigenous, yes, that's the one I was gonna click on too. Okay, let's click on this one first. So if you scroll down here, there are 30 pages of books that this whole committee has added into the list that you can read about, and then go ahead and click on and read about it as well. So let's go ahead and click on this one. It tells you certain criteria or different characteristics about that particular book. And we'll go ahead and go back. I think another one was
multi-race.
Multi-race. Racial cast of characters. I'll just click on that really quick. We want to make sure we get through the rest of our presentation. See, the first one here is Fry Bread, which is also, you can click on two separate ones to filter both. So this is actually multi-race cast characters, and it's about First Nation or Indigenous right here. So that is the Diverse Book Finder. I hope you have fun kind of searching through these different resources that we have on the homeschool page. The last thing we want to share is to let you know where to go for digital content. So when we are doing all the different resources in the later, we are going to refer to this part here that says digital content. So when you click here, you'll see all the digital resources or databases that the library has access to, but you get access for free with your library card, including things like Ancestry, where you can do genealogy research, or Consumer Reports, where you could look up a buyer's guide for a new washing machine. And we also want to share for families the Library Elf service. It's an online application where you can take all the family's library card accounts and put them into one account here that you can monitor, and it gives you notifications of when things are overdue or about to be due. But just in case you didn't know, our library system, and Bellingham too, does not charge overdue fines anymore. So unless something is very overdue by months, that's when it will go as a lost fee on your account. And it may not let you check out until that is either returned or is paid. And that limit has also been increased to $40. So if you have less than $40 in fines, then you have you don't have any barriers to using the library service. And we're doing this so that we can make sure the library is as accessible as it can be. It gives some flexibility to those who may not be able to come to the library or come to the library by the due date. Let's go ahead and go back to our PowerPoint right here. And lastly, I want to let you know that you're always available to connect with us by phone, by email, or at the library. Right now, we're still in the phase of doing curbside services where you can get your holds. We're happy to make surprise to-go bags for you. You can tell us what you like and we'll put more items like it in the bag for you. And we even have laptops for you to check out and to use in our parking lots, and free printing. So we have $3 of free printing that you can use every single day. So for our first question here, before I go on for that, are there any questions so far about our website or any of the things that we have gone through so far? And feel free to unmute if you'd like to chat with us. Sounds good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and keep going, but feel free to put your questions in chat.